welcome back to my channel. It's Spiritually Breathing here, Raeshaun. Whatever you guys know me as, I know it's been a while. If you guys are new here, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Give this video a thumbs up. Send it to your friends and be sure to turn on your push notifications so you can get alerts whenever I post. I know, like you guys see in the title, it's been a minute. Where have I been? Life update. If you guys are interested, stay tuned for the video. Okay guys, it's been a minute. Today is February 16th. It is about 7:30 p.m. And as you guys can see, where have I been? Ray, what you been doing? Where you been at? I was going hard, like I was making videos, I was going hard, but y'all, life swept me up under my feet and I landed on my beat. Okay, no, but seriously, like life, I just was having such a hard time. And it's been almost what, a year since I've made a video, so I'm gonna just tell y'all what's been going on with my life. I got some notes here because y'all know one thing about me, I'm gonna forget my train of thought. So I got some notes here. So I'll start back in February of 2021. It's 2022 now. So February of 2021, I lost my grandmother. I have a picture of her. Y'all want to see her? The glass broke. Don't judge. Can you guys see? Okay. Okay, there she is. So I lost my grandmother. She had COVID, but it was some underlying health issues that was going on, which it really sucked because when she passed, it was so unexpected. Like, she stayed in the house, myself and one of her friends that were kind of like, I don't want to call her a friend, but we just call her a friend. She would go and like get groceries for my grandmother, and I would like take my grandma to the doctor. I would go over there, and my family, we would just go over there and kick it with her and hang out because we like, girl, you in your 80s, like COVID is getting real, stay in the house. And I think she was comfortable with being in the house too because she knew like, okay y'all, COVID is for real. So she wound up, I took her to a doctor's appointment because she was having some stuff going on. I took her to the doctor's appointment, and then they wound up admitting her because they was like, we need to, you know, watch a little further. And she had to get a procedure done, so she got the procedure done. And then when after the procedure, she had to go to, what is it, the rehab facility, and that's where she got COVID. So she declined pretty fast. Like, I think when we found out she had COVID, she declined in like 2 weeks. So my grandmother passed in February, and y'all know I was working to graduate college, so that kind of like messed me up a lot. It didn't kind of mess me up, it messed me up a lot for the simple fact that, you know, for so long, like y'all who have followed me on my journey, you know, with me having cystic fibrosis and diabetes, it's been a very hard time for me like to graduate college. So this is something that me and my grandma always talked about. Like, she would say like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're about to finish school. And I'm like, girl, me either, but I'm about to finish and I'm so glad that you're gonna see me. And I was just like, it was just hard because she passed in February and, you know, I was due to graduate in May. When that happened, I just got like super depressed. Like, I was really sad, but I feel like I didn't really feel depressed per se because I just kind of numbed myself so that I can do what I needed to do. So I started to get just super depressed, but I was just super focused on graduating because I'm like, yo, if my grandma was able to just come sit on my bed and I was to be like, yeah grandma, I didn't graduate college because you passed and I was sad, she would be like, girl, that's what you came up with? That's your excuse? I like really had to focus on just like graduating college. I did graduate from VCU in May with my bachelor's in psychology. So I finally, you know, fast forward. So I mean, she passed and then my birthday happened and I pushed through my birthday and then I finally graduated college. Ooh, shout out to me. And like, I was super excited about that. Just happy to like have accomplished it, and it didn't really feel real, but I was like, wow, I really graduated. So y'all, after I graduated college, I got super depressed. Like, when I tell y'all, I was just crying. I was so upset. I was so sad. I think that's when my grandmother passed and really hit me. So it's May, but I'm just sad. Like, even though it happened in February, but I feel lost. I feel like, wow, like I can't even call her to tell her. So while I feel I'm supposed to be feeling this high, I was just like, God, like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Of all the things that could have happened, this happened. So I went through this depression, not only because of her passing, but because I just felt like, you know, everybody tells you you should go to school and you should get your degree, but nobody tells you how hard it is to find a job once you graduate. Like, when I tell y'all, for y'all who are still in school now, if you have like a nursing degree, engineering, or something like that, that's solid, you're fine. But when we're talking about business, psychology, or just like majors that are just like, you could do so much with it, it's very hard to find a job. So I felt super depressed because you guys know I'm a server at Topgolf, and the money is just not doing what it needs to do. So I was just feeling super depressed because I was like, dang, like I went to school, I gotta pay these loans back, I don't have a job, my grandmother passed, like I just wasn't in a good space. So fast forward, I started getting back into therapy, which was really good for me. And I think that I had some type of guilt because like I completely fell off with my brand. Like, you know, going through grief, I stopped posting, I stopped being on social media as much, I wasn't making any content, but it was because I felt so stuck in my personal life that I felt like, how am I going to sit on here and get in front of this camera and act like everything is all good when it's not? And also, who wants to see somebody sitting on a camera sad all the time? Not me. Like, I'll be like, girl, I know you're going through some stuff, but sis, get a therapist, do something. Like, you know, I need to work on my mental, I need to work on getting myself right. So I started going to therapy. I got back into like writing in my journal. I kind of felt weird about praying and stuff just because people would try to say I was mad at God. I wasn't mad at God, I was just confused. Like, this is my first time dealing with somebody passing that was super close to me. So I wasn't mad at God, I was just like confused, like why though? Like, what was the point of that? So, you know, I started doing therapy, like I said, writing in my journal, and just started trying to get back to what does life for Raeshaun look like. So during that process, I realized that everybody goes through things in life. It's important to give yourself grace. And I had this like aha moment of me trying to operate with spiritually breathing how I think that other people would want to see instead of how I want to see. So I had this whole big thing where, guys, y'all, like I did a photo shoot like with business pictures, like, you know, and they cute, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna use the headshots and everything, but in my head I was like, my spiritually breathing page is going to serve as like mental health awareness, because y'all know I got my degree, mental health awareness, CF awareness, diabetes awareness, and I'll also talk about other illnesses. But I'm like, Ray, that's cool, like I will still share stuff like that, but I have more of a passion of sharing, you know, kind of my day-to-day with life as much as I feel comfortable telling. So I recently just started like just posting things on my Instagram again, and just being more comfortable with making my page the way that I want to make it, and not how I feel that other people think that I should make it. So I feel like that kind of helped more with like the guilt. And even with me not being active really on my spiritually breathing page, I still do my support group. Y'all know I facilitate a support group for Black people that are 18 or over with CF. So we meet every Monday. We talk about, sometimes we talk about CF stuff, but I've been doing this for almost 2 years. So we're not going to get on every call and talk about CF or whatever the case may be. We talk about everything. So I still have been doing that. I'm still on the Adult Advisory Council for the CF Foundation, so I'm still doing stuff in the CF world, but it just may not have looked like it to people who are following and checking in on Instagram. So once I realized, Raeshaun, you know what, it's okay to start living your truth and living how you want to live and posting how you want to post without feeling the pressure of, you know, posting certain things. That made me feel a lot better. And I also made like a personal Instagram page just for like, you know, people that I really know, because a lot of people in the CF world and, you know, diabetes or whatever follow my Spiritually Breathing page, and I look at that as more of like a professional page, whereas my other Instagram page is more of like, you know, like more of kind of how I am, like outside of the professional realm. So that helped me to basically get back into, like you see now, recording content, posting on my social media, and just feeling courageous enough to just start posting again, because I really like creating content, but I just feel like I was kind of falling into this idea that I needed to post how people wanted me to post, and it's like, girl, you're gonna be miserable doing that. And then I just started to like get back into praying. Like I started doing like, you know, a fast and stuff like that to kind of like focus my mind on, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna live? Like, how are you gonna show up as Raeshaun, spiritually breathing, in a way that you feel like you're being completely true to yourself? So on top of all of that, I was looking for a job because, you know, where's the funds? we need the money. We got the degree, but where are the funds? So I finally got like my first big girl job as a mental health counselor for a mental health agency here in Richmond. So that was like super nice, because what happened was I stopped worrying about it, and I was like, you know what, God, the ball is in your court, do what you gotta do, but sis needs a job. I'm sis, I need a job, like a good paying job. And it's working out for me, like it's going well. And now, being that I'm in a better headspace, I'm able to think about what I want to do. So do I want to go back and get my master's in counseling, which I'm really leaning towards. I'll keep you guys updated on that. This time last year, y'all, I was a hot mess. I was like not good. So I'm excited for you guys to see where I'm at now and be able to follow me along on my journey. I feel like when I first started my YouTube, I was trying to show up for what I thought was right, opposed to showing up as myself. So I'm gonna be creating content. I'm getting back into it because I feel good, but I also gave myself permission to know that it's okay for me to not post. If I need to take, you know, because I'll be watching people's YouTube. Alexis Rebecca, I love her YouTube videos, y'all. I love her videos. And when she don't post, I'll be like, where's my good sis Alexis at? Like, we need some content. But then I also have to remind myself, she is a human, okay? Like, this is how she gets her coin, but she's human. She may have stuff going on where she may not be mentally checked in to create content. So I've given myself permission to create content when I feel I'm at my best self, and also maybe not at my best self, but maybe I'm at a good enough headspace to be able to create content and put it out and give it to you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Spiritually Breathing. I'ma obviously probably post more on, not more on there, but you can kind of keep up with little things on there opposed to YouTube. But this page, guys, is going to be travel vlogs. We're going to just talk about stuff, whatever's going on that I want to talk about. I'm going to come up here and talk about it. It's going to be some day in the life going on here. I might take you guys to my doctor's appointments. Just a vlog, like whatever little vlogs is going on. I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of, I'm not going to be doing any relationship stuff, or any pranks or anything like that. It's going to be day in the life updates, travel, stuff like that. That's the stuff that I like watching. So that's the content that I want to create. So I just want to thank you guys, if you made it to the end of this video, for watching. Comment below and tell me your goals for 2022. Let's talk about that. It's already February. You guys will not see this video until March because I'm working on a new intro video. So by the time you see this video, you'll see my new intro video in the beginning of this video. But comment below and tell me one goal you have for 2022. I'm gonna respond to you guys, and I'm gonna let you know what my goal is. But, well, I probably can let you know now. One of my goals is just to live life more how I've been wanting to live. I think when I look back, I'm like that little girl. Like, if I was that little girl looking at myself, I would be like, okay, girl, I'm trying to get like you, okay? So comment below and tell me your goal for 2022. I want to thank you guys for supporting me, and I'm excited to be back and interacting with you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.